Okay, this is Trevor Morrison. Um,
I'm right here for you, big guy. I promise.
all right, what I like about this at bat from Trevor is something that we kind of talked about last week. We had a few games where we were not aggressively moving to the baseball. It was almost as if we had already determined whether or not we were going to swing, regardless of location counts, etc. And so I tried to implement with the guys, you're swinging until you're not. And we did some purposeful drilling with no foul ball, no take out of the zone to kind of reinforce that. So any foul ball they hit or any ball they took within 6 inches of the plate, they'd have to run. And they responded well, and I think this is perhaps a product of that. These are all outstanding takes. I mean, you can see Trevor's tracking that ball. He has shifted his weight. His hip is open right there. By looking at his front foot, we can tell what his hips are doing. He's got good angular velocity set up there, and his arm bar is pretty good. He almost kind of bat wraps, which I like as well. I wish his hands would go a little bit more towards the plate. Towards the umpire, and less towards kind of like the dugout. They're kind of going out and back instead of just straight back. So a minor adjustment that we can work on later. But what strikes me about this at bat is his good intent all the way through. There's the first pitch. Here's the second. I mean, that ball's inside, and you see that he's began his stride, and then he takes it an inside and high pitch correctly by turning into the ball that way. So that's also good. He gets a little extended here. This ball's down. Maybe a little over anxious to swing because he had seen two balls. I don't know. But I like the aggression, and he's a little extended on this one. I'd like him to be a little bit more connected by using better posture or perhaps selecting a better pitch to offer at, especially 2-0. But again, good swing, good long decel. I really have no complaints with Trevor's swing. It's been pretty good this fall. And I really like this cut. Just misses. A little late. What I like about this camera is by the time you guys see this, you probably won't get to see what I'm seeing, but the resolution's a lot better pre-production here. So he just misses this ball. This is an outstanding swing. You're seeing good back knee drive. It could be a little bit more parallel to the ground, but you'll see his front foot does some work there, and then his back foot will catch him as it should. So he just misses that one, and then right here I think he pops up. And this is again a product of being a little too extended, not connected enough. What happens is that top hand will do a little bit too much work, gets late and pushes down, and when it pushes down, the barrel goes down, the ball pops up. You often hear people say, don't drop this back shoulder. That's one of those old baseball myths that are incorrect. Everybody drops their back shoulder. What happens with pop-ups is this top hand is doing too much work. It's almost the same thing what happens with rollovers. The body's primary role, or the brain is sending the message to the body, primary role being make contact. I have to hit the ball. And if you're late at all, your top hand will start to do things to help you hit that ball. And it takes a lot of deliberate training to get out of that. But a good at bat by Trevor here, and I'm really happy with how he's swinging the bat this fall, and his swing looks really, really good. And he's a good kid and a good listener, and looking forward to working with him in the years to come.